It is one of those days where we're giving advice and advice session, and it is live on air. And we're just gonna talk about everything. Everything goes, spiritual things, and we're here to help each other. Now, I'm coming with the knowledge of Mandawe spirits, most importantly, the brown and jetty one, maroon and jetty. Nzunza, Isithunywa, and my ancestors, who else? And Abalozi. So we are here to help those who might need this spiritual advice, and we'll be here for a little bit. Actually, we're going to be here for some time. Anyway, advice session when we're talking to spiritually minded people. And Tobela. So that is what we're here for. I am well. Good to hear that you're well as well. I'm well, and I've got enough energy to share. That is why I'm here doing this live session. So I can share a little bit of my energy. So it doesn't run, I don't run wild on my own. I share it. So I can neutralize. It's high up there, so I'm trying to neutralize it, bring it into balance. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I'm here for that. So yes, it's one of those beautiful days where you just want to share. I mean sharing as in sharing energy, being here, and then I can use my energy to help someone out there who's going through spiritual things or want to know something about the spiritual matters. And that is what I am here for. All right, let's see what you're saying there. Is there a black and jetty with white flowers with a black background? I guess is it not the same as this? Remember that when you're printing this in jetty, I don't know if there is a white flower one because that's different. But all I know is that when I was printing my jetty, the first ever jetty I printed, I did for myself. Like you see, is white flower, right? On a maroon cloth. It's because I only had the maroon cloth and I had to create in jetty. So I created what was meant to be a maroon jetty kind of thing. The flower was meant to be brown or maroon, as in representing what Mandawe spirit wanted to do. But then I printed it like this, right? So it depends. It depends. Sometimes you find a black cloth, which is your ancestral cloth, black ancestral cloth, and you wanted to create in JT, so you'll probably make it appear on the, because you can't print a black, this black color on a black plain cloth, right? So you make it heighten it up by changing the color into white. So it depends. If you're shown in the dream, that means that's what you need to get. But if it is something that people are printing, sometimes we print our njeti flower on any ancestral cloth that we prefer to mix our ancestral cloth with the water spirits emblem. So we create this emblem in different colors, right? Or in different color cloth, plain cloth. I mean, printing, like putting a stamp, which is the jetty stamp, on any color fabric. So sometimes we do it like that. Not that one. The one I'm talking about has green where there is red. You mean it's something different from what I'm wearing? Remember that this is print. If your Mandawe spirit shows you the emblem on top or on a different color, you get it as it is. But if you can't find it in shops, you ask them to print it when they're doing their order to get your print. You show them how you've seen the Njeti ancestral cloth in your dream or in your vision, or what they have told you that you need. You tell the people to, when they're printing, to print the color as you prefer it, right? As you prefer it. So it is just, we ask to print what we can, you ask someone to do something that they haven't had before. You ask them to do the color as you want it. You prefer it if it's not there in shops. Yes, I guess depending on what your Mandawe spirits are coming with, they'll come with different things. Mandawe spirits are coming now with so many different things altogether. The Njeti emblem is different from different people. Some are, the flower is totally different from what we know. Some of us know, like this one. So as you see it, you need to get it as you saw it, and then they will explain it to you. I can only explain the one that I know of, or the one that I've been made aware of. And not that one. Okay. Green where there is red. Yes, there are so many Njeti out there. Sometimes they come with other things on them. It only doesn't only come with emblem, it comes with different things, comes with what they call it, marumo and stuff like that. Things like that. And someone was even talking about Njeti ancestral cloth and coming with beds or something like that. So it depends what your spirits want to highlight in your cloth. Remember that there is a there is a meaning to what your ancestors are showing you, especially when it comes to Njeti. Some Njeti have got different animals with a person on it to show why they're using that, like the reason why they will use all, those kind of things. It's different. In Njeti is different. We are learning. Mandawe spirits their teachings are really. It's like it's that spirit that as you feel that you've tamed it, you understand it, especially your color, and then you get new things, things are revealed to you that you have to acknowledge new information as well. So yes, we are learning every day with Mandawe. Yes. We are learning a lot with Mandawe spirits. With other spirits as well. We are learning a lot with them. Spiritual path is very broad. It's very broad. It's very broad. We are like what they call it, small things in the big sea that that you have to learn that from that part is like this, from that part is like that, from that part is like this. But if you're in one place, you already know what is happening further away from you. So that is spirituality. And I was using the sea metaphor as in is a lot to learn. Okay. Yes, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn. Talking about there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn in this spiritual path. I wanted to do when I was coming here, I thought I was gonna do uh, a video about something else. Like I was gonna talk about two things, most importantly, like things that happened to us, especially after initiating. But then I'm realizing now my spirits are there not for me to talk about myself. It's just to see if I can help one. That is why I'm here. Not to talk about what I'm thinking people want to hear. I'm gonna be here in this room for a long time. So you might as well just wait for me. To fill my cup. If you're still here. Hi, I mean, hello. You're probably wondering why I'm quiet. I'm here just in case I'm needed. So I'm here, meaning that I'm available to talk if you want to talk, right? Uh, that is what it's all about. So feel free to talk. I had a beautiful, beautiful day. Really, really beautiful. Anyway, and I was looking as well for, I was looking at things to do. I want to go not to go. I want to go to Nigeria, but I don't know how to go on about it. So if you are from here and Yoruba people, if you're here, please connect me with someone spiritual in Nigeria, because I really do. My spirit needs to go there. So I was looking at tickets today, and I was looking at places where I can stay and stuff like that. But I'm nervous about it. But please, if you're here watching and you, my Yoruba brothers and sister healers, yes, connect me. My Ife needs me to get there, so I need to go there. I need to align my spirit there in that part of the world, in the western bit of Africa. I was just trying something, seeing if that's why you're dressing good. Yes. Hello. First time here. Yes, welcome. When we have advice session, I'm just here to talk to you about spiritual things. Anything that you want to know more about spiritual side of things, or you want to share with us about things that are happening to you. Especially, I'm from Morocco, goddess. And you in Morocco, what is happening there? Beautiful Morocco. What's happening there? So spiritual, we can hear about it, about things that are happening there. Yes. Otta, you're not trying to connect me with my brothers and sisters there, my brother healers and sisters, the Yoruba brothers, brother healers and sisters. I have been looking at my contacts as well, just trying to find, but a lot of people that I know, they are too Christianized. That is like even asking them to hook me up with someone, a healer or a healer there in Nigeria. It's like I'm insulting them. So it would be nice to meet someone who is really into this, not for anything, just so that when I'm there, I'll meet someone there, isn't it? Someone can take me around the villages, and so I can talk to people who a lot of dark energy on this October. Lots of dark energy. Oh, I guess you can say dark. It gets dark early, so I guess we attract a lot of dark earlier. Well, from the part of the world where I'm in, gosh, it's almost dark now. It's cold, you know. So you can say energy wise, but remember, you attract what you believe you attract. Sometimes it's the mind. The mind can play tricks. So you might attract things that you're too much thinking about, you know. Okay, that was then. Okay. I was trying to see if I can go do the live thing here as well. But somehow I'm unable to do it. I'm still trying to work this thing out. Okay, she is, I just came from hospital, 5 months pregnant, got diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I've been on my spiritual journey since last year. I'm a dreamer and new to all of this. 5 months pregnant. Okay, take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy, because at that, that stage in your pregnancy, is the second trimester, isn't it? You need to take it easy, be patient with yourself, and it will all come together. And spiritually, with your guides, you'll be able to navigate this, what they call it, what they call it when you're going through this darkness kind of thing. I'm taking Abin's words. When you're feeling low, you need your spirits to keep on helping you, just to hear, to see something. Sometimes when we're going through the dark bit of our lives, we are shown in the dream state things that gives us hope, things that we need to look into, that gives us hope. Is our spirit's guides just helping us, navigate these waves that you're going through, anxiety, depression, and it will come. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And as well, you're thinking about what you're carrying as well. You're thinking about what is gonna be. Are you gonna be able to manage things like that? Spirituality as well doesn't help, because as well it comes with its own difficulties. So you've got too many things going on, too many things that are going to be transforming you, or you're going through transitional things in your life. So just take care of what you have growing inside you, and what you have above the mind, which is the spirituality. It will help bring everything together. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. I am from Edo State, Nigeria. Ota, please hook me up with somebody. But I'm watching you from Italy. Please, it doesn't matter where you're watching me. If you know someone at home, right? At home, all I just need to do is for me to connect with them. I'll have to ask my ancestors to look into them. I really want to go and just align, because it's been a long time that I was meant to have gone to Nigeria a long time ago, and I haven't. I've been delaying it, but I'm starting to feel it, that my spirit needs that alignment there. I need to be there. So hook me up with someone that who is someone who understands the spiritual bit of things, and I'll be fine even in the village. Actually, that's where I would love to be. In the villages, not in town. I really don't want to be in town, but I'll be in town as long as the person will be helping me adjust to the environment and to be around there. Yes, I was looking at that, and I was looking at I did something like this, similar to this, like finding someone in a particular place so that when you get there, they will take you around. I did that in Morocco. I did that in Egypt. So people pick you up at airport. So they take you to all the spots that you want to go to and stuff like that. Oh, actually, I did that even in Zimbabwe, isn't it? So you do that. As long as someone can come, pick you up from airport, take you to where you want to go. Let you just be yourself and pretend that you're not there around them, and take you to where you want to go. And and then just get the air around that place. I guess that's what my spirit needs, just to see my brothers and sisters there, and my Ife will get satisfied. All right, and go around the rivers there, just to be there and just be talking to the water spirits. Okay, so someone was asking something. Okay, Otta, please hook me up with someone there. I know you're spiritual. Hook me up with someone. Thank you, ringing in my ear. Okay, that sounds interesting. Is it possible to have a pregnancy without what? Antispasmodics. What's antispasmodics? Are you guys trying to tame us now? Antispasmodics. I'm gonna have to Google that. Modics, drugs. What are they? I don't know much about that. You see, I even have to Google it. I don't know much about that. What is it? I don't know much about that. I'll be talking muscular cramps. For muscular cramps, I don't know. I wouldn't know much about the drugs. I'm a muti person. Sometimes with the mutis that we are being shown is our ancestors who knows what they are for and how they work. So we just take notes. They tell us what the disease, what the person is coming with, how to heal it, and then they show us what we're supposed to use. So I wouldn't know much about that. I wouldn't know much about that. I know about, especially for the muscular thing. I think you're asking me if you can get pregnant with that. I know that a lot of us, we use, what's that called? What's that? This one, what they call it? For the muscular thing, I forgot what the name is. In what do you call it? What do they call it? I need the name. Let me not even say names, because someone is going to start looking for that and start having to do that. Is a power, actually it comes in this wood format, and then we turn it into a powder. What they call it? Gosh, it's gonna be eating me up. It works especially for muscular stuff and stuff. It comes in this format, right? This format, reddish, and then you crush it and stuff like that. Anyway, for muscular stuff. But I wouldn't know if you're asking me if you can take that. You can take that, because it helps as well with things to do with if you've got things happening there in your womb and stuff like that. It cleanses it, especially for, gosh, I shouldn't talk about medicine on live. I'll put myself in trouble there. Okay, you need to get to someone to help you with that. Yes, I guess it is a herbal thing. Okay, Ma, you love the village. That is Otta. Beautiful place, full of rocks. She will be so happy to show you around. Oh, please, link me up. My number is there, on my WhatsApp number is there. Please hook me up. I really need to go. I need to go to Nigeria. Yes, it is a place I was meant to have gone a long time ago. I keep on postponing, but I need to go. Yes, and yes, around the villages, I'm meeting the elderly people there and stuff, and just getting all that, just grounding, that grounding, hearing our people talk, just getting that, just being in that environment, it's different. It's different. Every place has got a way of just grounding you, just grounding you and just making you feel aligned properly. And each, what they call it, it's like we become like the what they call the ngakatsupes. You go to a particular environment and your spirit just get heightened with that within that environment. And when you're there, you download a lot of beautiful things in that environment as well. Beautiful things. I'm looking forward. I can't wait. I can't wait. It has to be Yoruba healer. Okay. Welcome to Africa. Yes. Yes. We're uniting. We're uniting as we go along. You never know. I'm recharging something and charging as well, bringing my southern beat to the western beat of things. And together, when we are united, you never know what will happen there. Beautiful things happen. Mask Tavella, beautiful happen. Yes, beautiful things happen. And wow, I can just even picture it. I can picture it as I pictured it, and as it was, like something from the dream memory, like getting inside the heart, just like taking your shoes out, just walking into that heart, smelling, that soil that has built that heart, just smelling it, as you're going inside, smelling it, and the smell of the herbs when you're in there, and, just literally just smelling everything there. Oh gosh. Yes, I'm feeling spiritual now. Just that. It's just the beautiful things, Yeah, just seeing you people is the most beautiful thing. And just hearing them as well, talking to their spirits in their language. Please take me there. Take me there. Just take me there in the Ndumba in Nigeria. Please, inside the heart, the Ndumba heart. Where people go in to communicate with their spirits or go in to communicate with their ancestors, just to go in there and just breathe in that. Just even to hear the spirit saying, we are seeing you, just we are seeing you. In the Yoruba language, we are seeing you. Yes, welcome, my child. It's been a long time. You were meant to be here. And we've been telling you, you're going to make it. Now you're here, we are seeing you. Just to be seen, just to be there at that moment, in that environment, around the people, hearing the language, smelling, breathing in that air. Woo! I just want it. I want it so much. I want it so much. Yes, I want it so much. Okay. I'm grateful that is Otta there. Yes. Yes, we want it. We want it. It's a beautiful thing. When our ancestors tell us that we're gonna get somewhere, and they pre-show us things that we're gonna see in those places, and they actually literally take us to those places in our dream state before we even get there. And when you arrive and a little bit is revealed, obviously not exactly as you were seeing it in dream. Some of them, they're not exactly as we were seeing them in the dream. Just a little bit of information from the dream that you had just is brought back, and you have that aha moment. Wow, that dream that you didn't take serious, and you're there, you see that little bit of it, that memory is brought back Now you're connecting the physical to the spiritual. Wow, everything is in alignment. It's beautiful stuff, isn't it? You guys are gonna get me too excited. I was just getting too excited today. I watched even a lot of people today talking about soul trips in Nigeria, soul trips, Lagos and stuff like that, what it is like and stuff like that. But it was just a normal people talking about going there, as in visiting. And I was there just fantasizing, just imagining myself just going to the villages and just meeting the babas there, the baba or the mamas there, traditional healers, and just being inside and just being consumed by that spiritual language, right? Just hearing people talking about ancestor stuff. Hey, like real life, live. Hey, yes, we've got that. Some of us have that spirit. What they call it? What they call those people who don't stay in one place? What they call them? What they call them? What they call them? Well, they are travelers, but there's another word for it. We've got that spirit that needs to be taken to different spots, like they just put pins on the map. That is where you're supposed to get to, and then they put another pin, and that one, and then you just have to work it out. When am I going to get to that, and when am I going to get to that? And then, like I'm saying, at a particular time in your life, you feel it. It's like it's another bit of like that initiation symptom before you initiate, where you feel that your spirit needs you now. Like you need to be there. That is me. Yes, I've been feeling my life. Gogo, where are you from? I'm from South Africa, watching you live. I am from South Africa as well, Limpopo, and I'm currently in UK. Okay, nomads. Yes, the nomads, people who travel a lot. Yes, we are spiritual nomads. We travel a lot. Not only do we travel spiritually in dream state, or travel spiritually during the what they call it, out of body kind of traveling. Physically, we have to do it. Physically, we have to do it, but not exactly as we're supposed to. Not exactly as we are being shown in the dream, because the dreams, a lot of people see things, and they have to really like do it as they were shown in the dream. Like they have to, everything that they see in the dream, they have to do it. Not like that. It doesn't work like that. You are shown and you're told that you have to get to that place, right? You get to that place. Sometimes you're told a long time ago, like mine, this information came a long time ago, right? That I'm supposed to get to the, but I kept on, well, if it doesn't disturb my peace, I'll let it flow. If it doesn't disturb my peace, I've heard you, I'm okay. Yes, I heard that I need to do certain things. You need to send me the means, right? But then there comes a time when they send you the means, you say, I'm not feeling like anything, right? I'm postponing. I'll do it another time because it's not disturbing my peace, right? But then there comes a time when spiritually you feel it. You feel that it needs to be done, and done it should be. Okay. Okay. I'm familiar with it, yet out of body experience, yes. Since a child, interesting woman you are. Thank you for connecting with us. That is what we are here for. That is why I'm here doing advice session, so I can connect with that person at this moment who needs something that I might be able to give. By talking, they get something out of it, right? It's just connecting at the right time. Connecting at the right time, where you are spiritually there, and then you get someone to actually help you understand that bit of the puzzle that you've been holding on. They bring the other bit. So you connect together, then they make the full bit. They close that bit. They make the picture real, and they make the picture be visible to the third eye properly as it was meant to be. Right? That is why we do it. That's why I do this. Yes. And it can be hectic because a lot of people, they keep on saying, oh, but why don't you put time there that you're going live? I don't put time intentionally because when I was doing it intentionally, it was like a work, right? Like a call. I need to do something. I need to do this. It's a task. I have to be there even when I don't feel like I have to be there because I promised. But when it's done like this, when I feel my spirit just need to be there, then I'm here and I wait for that person to connect with me so that they can grow beautifully spiritually. They can get that bit of the puzzle that they've been looking for, and we connect properly. Anyway, that is just that. Yes. Okay, all right. Yes, that is what was happening. Oh gosh. Anyway, talking about that, I wanted to talk about this. It's been bothering me, but maybe this is the right time to talk about it because I'm in the mood now. I'm in the spiritual mood now. Okay, I'm gonna do a video that I'll post on my thing there. So it is separate from Tamala, let's talk about what happens after Utwasa, right? You are working, you're a healer, and you've gone through the most, right? Just like a healer will do. And what happens afterwards? Especially the self-initiated, because we don't, it's like things are happening to us as we go on, we understand things. The more you get higher spiritually, the more you understand certain things are happening, and we don't get people to explain the stages that happens to us spiritually, and we think we're supposed to just once we finish Twasa, we have all the spirits operating and stuff like that. We can just continue working as this stuff. Then I want to talk to you about another stage that happens to us spiritually, especially when we are going further up spiritually, right? When we leave our ancestors behind. When I'm talking about leaving ancestors behind, they will still be there, but you leave them behind and you go and explore you meet other spiritual entities, other people, like other deities from different countries and stuff like that. You're learning, as in universally learning about a lot of things. So what happens with us, right? Now, sometimes we'll get confused just because we believe that we were training to become healers. So we're supposed to be working with people, helping heal people. Then what happens when that beat seems to feel like it's closing? Like it's like that beat, it's like the way we feel like when you're working, you're doing other jobs, like I'm talking about normal things, nothing to do with spiritual bit of things, ancestor spirits and guides. When you're about to initiate, it's like that bit of yourself, you feel like you cannot do that. You cannot be around certain places. You cannot be doing the certain jobs that you're doing. You just feel like you're going into the spiritual bit of things, right? And that's when you twasa and you become a healer. Then what happens after you are a healer? What happens after twasa, after you've been working? And that thing happens again. That thing happens again, where you feel you're not supposed to be doing what you're doing, and what you feel you believe you're supposed to be doing forever now. It is your work. You continue as a healer / gobela, helping others and stuff like that. What happens with that? Now, this is when we're saying people, when we grow spiritually, we leave certain things that we used to enjoy, we no longer enjoy. Now, imagine what we've been conformed to. Like a healer is supposed to be healing people and being a gobela, initiating others, and that is it. Then what happens when that beat as well feels like you no longer feel like it is part of you, right? It's no longer part of you. Now, you go through another initiation process as gobela as you are. Because when I'm saying gobela, you become a teacher now, right? But then you go through another initiation process where you have to leave some of the things that you were doing. Then it becomes like you see some healers are no longer working as healers, and then they have to do other things, but leave the bit that how come you were like a healer, a sangoma and stuff like that, now you stopped, you're doing other things that it doesn't look like it's involving ancestor spirits and guides. How come? Now, sometimes becoming a healer is just a way, or sangoma or ngaga, whatever, it's just a way for you to go higher into other things. So it is like a pit stop. You're stopping in for a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 years while you're working as a healer, gobela, whatever you call it, ngaga. And then from there you move on into another step, which is sometimes that is the bit which can be confusing. I'm talking about that because that is where I am in this particular moment in my spiritual path, where I am going further up spiritually. And I've only ever seen one person talking about this. Well, I'm talking about I've been made aware of by my spirit about one person that I can say, okay, I understood, because I was confused about what's happening, right? So you get to that stage where that bit of yourself is like you discarding a little bit of that of yourself in that regard. So you move on to other stages in your spiritual path. Now, if you are in certain areas, they will be surprised because you have to explain yourself. Or remember that you don't actually have to explain to people, but it might be confusing, especially when people are not used to that bit. That you can be a healer, and then it comes a time then that bit stops because it's no longer you. You move to that bit, right? You move to that bit. So that's why we are given even the spiritual names. Spiritual names are given when we reach a particular stage, and when you leave that stage, you're given another spiritual name relating to what you're going to be doing in your spiritual path, the new transitional journey that you'll be embarking on. So as self-initiate, be aware of that, because it can happen to a lot of us, and it can be really, really confusing if you don't know that that bit exists, right? That bit exists. That, yes, everything has been discarded, you worked hard, you've gone through the most, and then you became a healer. As you are a healer, now you're getting comfortable being what you trained to be, and then you realize that you're going through another initiation, another uktwasa, whereby the bit that you're now used to is no longer comfortable for you. That is what I'll talk to you as I'm going along the journey. So this is where I am at this particular moment. So I'll be sharing with you as I'm going on it. So you'll understand it as you see where I'm going in my spiritual path. So that is another level in my spiritual path. So I hope this video will help you understand that these things happen to us healers, different levels in our spiritual path. So yes. And Kanyan. Okay, that was me making a video there. Let's hear you. I'll post it on my other side and talk to you. Let's talk to you. And I'm glad that you're still there. You guys are still there, right? Still there waiting and talking. All right. Okay, what's happening there? Somebody's talking about too much knowledge. She is Nico Chantel. Are you picking up on my energy? Because I'm in the situation. I was in church, dreamt of being Sangoma and a psychic medium. I left all of it behind because I'm just feeling sick of this journey. Too much knowledge can confuse you, especially when you don't have guidance from someone like you. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Beauty of evolution, I guess. We grow and our spiritual powers, gifts expand over time. That is the beautiful way you've put it, the right, beautiful way. Yes, we evolve. And it is confusing. It can be very confusing. And it's hard because it would have been nice. It would have been nice if our ancestors can warn us of this when we are starting. They can warn us, the same way as they can tell us that you're going to be doing this, you're going to be doing that. They can warn us that there will come a stage, my child, when you'll be evolving spiritually, where you're not going to see us as you used to seeing us, and you're not going to see us the way that you're used to seeing us, and things are going to change. Things are going to change. Things are going to change. What you're used to is not going to be the same way. It's confusing, especially for those of us. When I'm saying those of us, I'm projecting here. Those of us who were actually excited, and we felt we are in this because we're going to be promoting, our cultures, and we're going to be making sure that bit of ourselves doesn't, there's no confusion there. So when they bring us this new information, when we evolve and we become like, our spirit becomes like open to all others. So that means you no longer promote one, you promote all others and everything like that. It can be confusing because it's like you feel like you're leaving that bit of yourself behind, that bit of your identity behind. And what you felt like, wow, yes, that's what I'm going to be doing. You feel like you're leaving it behind, and you have to we become protective, I guess, as people. We become protective, like protective with our culture, protective with our identities, protective with our things, and especially when we're seeing the wrongs that are happening around with our people. So we become protective. It just happened automatically that you want to protect, what you believe should be protected, as in culture, identity, and stuff like that. And then when we evolve, so evolving spirit means that that bit of identify yourself as this particular way. It's like you looking down and you're going up, further up, looking down on it, as in, yes, that is a bit of me that I can identify with, but now you're identifying with everything that is there. You identify with all that is life. So it can be hectic spiritually. It can be very hectic. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And I was when I was going through the beginning of it, when I was starting to feel that there is a disconnection. Disconnection meaning that disconnecting from what I'm used to, as in spiritually, and going into a different path. I was directed towards another person who's going through it, and I was like looking at them talking about things, and I was like, ooh, I think not. I think not. I don't think I want to be like that. Like that. Like you know, like you feel like you know, when you're still in level 4 and you're seeing someone in level 5 talking about level 5 things. When you listen to them, it's like the understanding is not there yet, right? You don't understand level 5 information as is being expressed, right? So you know, it can be like hectic listening to someone explaining things that you haven't experienced, but thinking that you're going there. It can be scary as well, as in the unknown and like that. Yes, but yes, I guess we get connected to people at that particular time when we are going through a lot of things that they've gone through, they've experienced, so that we can take notes from them. We cannot feel alone, you know. We want, you know, like some things, as they're attacked by many, it's difficult to overcome whatever obstacles you're dealing with. I'm talking spiritual. When you have a lot of you talking about the same language, some things that you might have missed, when they're bringing it out in their own perspective, you might connect the dots. So it's beautiful. Yes, that is just that, the spiritual bit of things. And yes, okay. And how long have we been here? We've been here for an hour. We've been here for an hour, which is beautiful. We've been talking. And so yeah, that is just that. That's all I can share for today. And and I'm thankful because you led me to talk about the things that I wanted. I was holding one for too long. I needed to talk about. Yes, you got me to talk about that, which is beautiful, and which is what we need, that encouragement. And yes, I think we have done as much as we can, and I am gonna put this video on my private, not private, on my other things, so you can watch it. If you're on the members side, so you can watch it. It will still be there. And remember that your people are always going to be there with you. Remember that you'll never be alone on this path. Sometimes we do feel like it, but you're never alone. So they will connect us like this, differently like this. So we meet like-minded people like us, and we get aligned nicely, and our people are satisfied. And that is just that. And this will be on the members side, so you'll see it there.